Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Please ensure to like, share, and subscribe. And also click the bell notification in the top right-hand corner to be made aware anytime I upload tutorials or videos to YouTube. All right, let's craft together. Hey guys, so today I wanted to come and talk to you about a painting that I did that I've had for quite some time that I've been waiting to put inside shadow boxes. So Michael's had a great sale this past weekend. They had these shadow boxes, and you can see they're pretty thick here. But they had these shadow boxes, and they're 11 by 14, and they were buy one for $32, get two free. That's basically $10 for each shadow box. 11 by 14, buy one, get two for free. Okay. Hold on one second. All right, sorry about that. So again, 11 by 14 on sale at Michael's for $32, and you get buy one, get two free. All right, so what I did was some time ago, I actually took a canvas from Dollar Tree, and I actually painted an image, or I actually painted the canvas first. As you can see, it's all pink on the bottom, and then this kind of goldish color on the top. And then I took an image and traced it onto the canvas, so you guys can see it here. I traced the image onto the canvas, painted it, added some glitter to kind of bling it out, and then I added these flowers to make it look like she's holding a bouquet, and then I added this tulle on the end so that it would be a long flowing dress on the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I've been waiting to find or be able to get the shadow boxes at a reasonable price, and so finally I did. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint this backing of the shadow box, and I've outlined my canvas, so to speak, where my canvas is. So I want this bottom half to be pink so that it will flow with the remaining color of the tulle for the dress. And then the top half, I'm going to do the gold, and then I'm going to add some little flowers that have like a little thing. I can't even think of it now. Let me just show you because my mind just went blank. But it has like a little pearl in the middle of it. So these little different color little flowers with the little pearls in the middle. So I'm going to add those. They're going to be on the side. So I'm going to do this with you. And you can see it has where you can hang it either this way or you can hang it that way. And they're thick enough that you can even sit them down on a table or like a end table or something. So they don't have to actually be hung. So I'm going to grab one of my paint brushes here, and I'm going to start with the pink. And I'm not going to do this like very neatly, guys, because it's going to be covered anyway. So it's not like it's going to be showing. This is just to help with covering up the bottom part where the dress is going to be. So it doesn't matter if I'm a little bit messy with it because this part is going to be hidden anyway. So I'm just going to be kind of wild with this paint on the bottom. That's not going to be showing. So this is just a pink acrylic paint. It's the same pink acrylic paint that I used on the actual canvas. And I'm going to also be decorating another one that I did a painting that I did like this in yellow. I'll show it to you here in just a moment. But I don't want the pink tool to have this white showing through on the bottom. I'd rather the pink be showing through so that it looks more like, you know, the bottom of the dress. So I'm not doing this really neatly. Like I said, I just want to get some pink on the bottom. And, you know, some people, they mix the water with acrylic paints to kind of stretch it a little bit. But I'm not going to do any of that. I'm just going right in with the pink onto the canvas. So I wanted to walk through this process just in case someone is interested. If you want to see how to do the painting with the tool, there is a tutorial on my channel that you can go and take a look at to see how to do the do an image on the canvas with the tool. So there is a tutorial on my playlist that will show you. If you, I think it's up under crafting tutorials. So nothing fancy. This is just so that when I put the canvas down here and the pink tool is flowing over, that it picks up the pink background instead of the white background. So that is the purpose here for my I'm going to go just a little bit closer right here, just so I make sure I got it truly covered. And at some point in time, I'll go pick up like a battery operated light, because I think that'll be really pretty hanging on the wall with the light shining on it or shining in it. I think that'll be gorgeous. So I'm just going to go ahead and bring that over here. So again, this is acrylic paint that I'm using. So I don't have to worry about this outline showing, because once I put my canvas down, you won't be able to see it anyway. And now I am going to switch colors. Now I don't remember what gold that was that I was using, so I'm going to try this Golden Sunset first and just see what it looked like. And I'll clean this brush later. All right, that looks really dark. So I'm going to go with this Martha Stewart. I think this is what I used. Oh no, it may be, but that looks super. So that looks like baby poop. But I do think it is the right one though. And I am going to put a little bit of glitter on here. So again, I'm not worried about this. This is Martha Stewart's. This is a Martha Stewart's paint that I'm using here. This other one that I was using is, I think it's Craft Smart. Yeah, Craft Smart. And this one is just a pink color. And then we have this kind of yellow baby poop looking color. So again, this is just to take away from having that white border going all the way around. And again, this is just to have some color around the edges instead of just white. And I'm going to try to cover up this color. That was the wrong color. I'm going to try to color that up as best I can. Probably should have did it a little bit on the back so I couldn't tell. So you can see the color here. I think when it first came out, it looked like really yellow, but now that I look at my background on the real canvas, it does look kind of yellow goldish color. Alrighty. Now I'm going to add some Mod Podge so that I can put a little bit of glitter on the top, because I do want a little bit of shine on there to bring it out. And then again, I'm going to have these flowers that are actually going to be on the side, so I'll be gluing those onto the side. So it looks a mess now, but when I get done, it's going to be gorgeous. This part doesn't matter because my canvas is going to be covering this up, so it doesn't matter that I got paint on there. And yeah, I think it's going to be gorgeous. So let me grab my glitter, and I'm going to go in with the glitter here. All right. So I'm going to use, I think, this gold glitter. There we go. All right, so I don't want to get any paint, but just to give you guys a feel for what it's going to look like, or how it's looking so far. So you can see how it doesn't really matter the paint that I got and how uneven it looked, because the canvas is going to cover it up. So I'm now going to take and put a little bit of this Mod Podge on. And I'm just going to put it here. And I'm just going to go around the sides. So that's why I said it didn't matter that I had the wrong color initially, because this glitter is going to help to cover it up. And I just really want it. I'm not going to be putting any glitter on the bottom. It's just going to be around the sides. So just going to take something so that it can help me to catch this glitter. And the good thing about these little containers is that they're kind of like salt shakers, pepper shakers, where you can take the top off, and then you got the little holes under there, so you guys can see that. And this glitter actually came with one of my spinner that I haven't used. I failed to use right now. So I'm just putting a little bit of the glitter, just sparingly. so that it'll have a little bit of a little bit of pizzazz around the edges. Kind of use my finger a little bit to smooth it out here. And then I'll turn it around so you can see. Okay. So that gives you a feel for the sides and the top. And so I'm not getting overly excited about or overly aggressive with the glitter. I just want a little hint of the glitter. Just to kind of bling it out just a little bit. All right. So there we go. You guys can see that. And I should have kept my paper towels in here. So I'm gonna put this back on top so that it's not wasting. There we go. All right. So we got that painted. We got the glitter on there. And once we add the flowers, I think it's going to be absolutely gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to put this lid back on. Some of this mess out my way. All right. I'll place that back in the center like that. And to get a better visual, so you can see that. And now I'm going to put the flowers around the sides so that it will be even more beautiful. And then I'll put it back in its box. Let me get some glue here. Well, hopefully this glue has not dried out. And if it has, I might have to do my heat gun. So I bought this set of flowers that I'm going to be using with the little pearl bead. I got these at Michael's and it came in a bunch of different colors. So I'm just going to match up the colors. So I have a total of 6 flowers. And I want to make sure that I have them lined up. So I'm going to take and I will be pulling the tool back underneath a part of the frame so that this will be underneath but flowing. So you can still get the feel for the dress. And so you can see how what I meant about painting the canvas. so that the pink with the tool being see-through, that it's actually see-through, but it's showing pink instead of the white. So hopefully that makes sense. And I'm trying to stop touching this glitter before I end up with it all over my house. All right, so let's see what we got here. So I'm going to lay these down first and just see where I want to place them. Oh yeah, this is going to be pretty. And I can't really hold it up for you to see it because they're going to fall. But hopefully you can get kind of a feel here. Let's see if I come in. So you can kind of see how the flowers are going to be on the side. So I'm going to glue those down. And I almost feel like I need to put the flowers at the top. Let me just see what they look like at the top. So that was the bottom. I mean, that was the sides. That is the flowers at the top. I think I'm going to go with the sides. I think I'm going to go with the sides. Let me just take a look at it this way. I'm kind of torn. I think I'm going to go with the sides. I think I like the sides better. Yeah, I think I like the sides better. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to glue those flowers down so that they'll stay. And then I'm going to tack the tool as well so that it will stay in place. I haven't used this glue in a while, but baby, when I tell you it's flowing out like nobody's business, it's flowing out like nobody's business. Let's just hope that it's not like water and it won't stick. All right, so we're gonna do the other side over here. Oops. And then I'll try to hold it up. I'll give it like a second. Oh yeah, this super glue is the truth. All right, let me put the top on here because I don't want my hands all super glued together. All right, so there you can see it. And I'm going to take and I'm going to have the tool going underneath this piece. So you can see it's the back piece and then the canvas itself. So I'm going to have the tool going in between the canvas and the actual backing of the shadow box. So I'm going to start pulling that in now. And that way the back is still clean. It's not going to be any tool on the back side of the shadow box. But I thought about cutting the tool, but then I was like, nope. You know, we change our mind about stuff. And I may want to change this up at some point in time. So I don't want to mess up the actual tool and cut it too short. So there you guys can get a feel for what it's gonna look like. She moved. Let me get her back up there. I have a little piece, I have two little pieces of tape on here, and I may have to tack it down a little bit better so that it doesn't shift in the actual shadow box when I put it in. But there we go. So you guys can see it. I think it is gorgeous. All right, so let's see what we look like inside the shadow box. I'm going to try to pull this in a little bit more. All right. So again, guys, if you've been looking for shadow boxes, go to Michael's because they have them on, well, they had them on sale. Buy one, get two free. So I got 3 of the 11 by 14s, and they had them in the brown, like you see here, and then they had them in a black, and then they had them in two kinds of a dark and a light color brown, and then they had the black. All right. So I'm gonna try to I kind of want to do this where I don't have to put the glass face down, but I may not be successful. All right, so to give you a feel for what it's going to look like inside the shadow box, and hopefully that glare is not too bad on there that you can see what it's going to look like. Try to hold it up for you. I think it is absolutely going to be gorgeous. All right. I'm trying not to shift it too much because I know that glitter hasn't dried completely. So I don't want a bunch of glitter stuck to the front. All right. I'm just making sure I get it under here. Now, if I have any little bitty pieces that are hanging that I can't really keep under, then I'll cut that part. But I don't have to really worry about her falling because the dress is going to hold her in place. The tool that I have at the bottom is going to help hold her in place. All right, so I'm going to do my best to get this tool underneath because I don't, like I said, I don't want to cut it. All right, we might have a winner, chicken dinner. Just making sure I got it all in so I can show you how it looks from the back. And we don't have any overlapping tool. So there it is, completely beautiful. Oh, wait a minute, it looked like it shifted over a little bit. I'm gonna have to take it back out. But this is what it's gonna look like on the back. So by putting the tool inside, in between the canvas back, or in between the canvas and the backing of the shadow box, that way you still have a nice backing without having to compromise cutting the tool on the bottom. So I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna go ahead and glue this down. I think I'll just take off the top part so that hopefully I don't have to take the whole thing off. But this is it. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here, and then I will post the finished picture once I get this glued down. But if you're going to do something like this, guys, I didn't use a lot of glitter because I didn't want, I want her to be the center of the show and not everything that's around her. But I did want to put something else on there to hide the white, since this canvas is smaller than the bigger canvas. So I think it's absolutely beautiful. And this is the next one that I'm going to do. So this is my yellow one. This is the very first one that I did that I fell in love with. So she's going to go in one of them as well. And then I'll decorate the sides as well. Maybe I'll use the beads on that one. Yep, I'll look for some beads online to order to bling the sides for this one. But this one is going to be the same concept as that one. All right. All right, guys. Again, if you want to see how to make one of these, there is a tutorial on my YouTube channel that will show you how to actually do it. Okay. And I'm going to go in and clean up some of these fingerprints as well. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue her down because I do see a little bit of edge right here and I don't want to see that. No. All right, guys. For this project, I used a Dollar Tree canvas, acrylic paint, and some glitter. And then I used, I got these little flowers from Hobby Lobby. And I just took and glued them on. I put a piece of cotton ball down first, and then I glued the individual flowers down onto it. I used the cotton ball so that it would give it that lift to make it look like, it's not just laying flat against her. So you can see, hopefully, that there is like volume on the side, like she's holding a real bouquet. And what else? Acrylic paint, glitter, and shadow boxes I got again at Michael's. And these little flowers I also got in one little set from Hobby Lobby. It came with 10 flowers, but I didn't want to use the blue. They had 2 that were blue and white, and then they had 2 that were green and white, and I didn't want to use those because that's not my color scheme here. But I think it's going to be absolutely beautiful once I get it placed in this casing more evenly. All right, guys. The image I took offline and I printed it out and then I cut it. It was just a silhouette, and then I took the outline of the silhouette. I took the silhouette that I cut out, I placed it on here, I traced her, and then I painted it. Okay, so again, you can go and look for the tutorial on how to do it. I'll try to see if I find the name of the tutorial and put it in the description for this video. All right, so if you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns about the process, please feel free to reach out. I will be more than glad to help you. But it's a really beautiful gift that if you are looking to give someone for, their special day, this is something really beautiful that you could put together, and it will look really expensive. And I mean, truth be told, it costs you less than $15 to do it because the shadow box is like $10, a little bit over $10. And then everything else is just tulle, Dollar Tree canvas, and acrylic paints and glitter. And then these little things right here. I don't remember how much I paid for them, but I'm pretty sure they were no more than like $2. But that's it. And just your time. All right. All right, guys, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you're currently in my Facebook group, Ken Dorsey's Cricut and Creative Crafters, then thank you guys so much for being in my Facebook group. If you would like to join us, just send me a Facebook, send a group, send a request to my Facebook group, tongue-tied. Send a request to my Facebook group and we'll get you added to the group. And then for those of you that are currently subscribed to my YouTube channel, thank you so much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if this is the first time that you're seeing my tutorial, you like my style of teaching, then please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And please tell others about my YouTube channel. And by the way, when I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a giveaway in my for my YouTube channel. So 2,000 subscribers, and then I'm going to do a gift giveaway on my YouTube channel for my YouTube subscribers. All right, and I'm not far from it. Hallelujah, Jesus. All right, guys, my motto is each one reach one so that each one can teach one, and you guys have an awesome day. Bye.